Hello, my amazing fellow chemistry teachers. I wanted to share a quick video. I'll leave it to 4 minutes about the chemistry sections of positive physics. You'll go to positivephysics.org, and what you'll see will look like this start page, and you can create your free account and see how it works. You won't be able to access all the material, but the beginning units you would be able to see. Now, I've jumped right into my account where you see teacher. That's where you'll do things like set up your classes and view their scores. There's advanced. This is where you can create your own questions, and dashboard is where you usually land and where you see the contents of each unit. This drop-down menu lets you pick. I've selected Chemistry 23-24, and you can see sample custom course that we could do if we wanted to create our own units. Here are the units for chemistry. Everything we do is covered in those first 20 almost, and then they have some more advanced sections that they're building out. There are 3 work areas. There is work. That's where I assign my students homework from. Then there's extra practice. They're color coded. One's blue, extra practice used to be darker blue. And then there is assessment. Now, we've used the assessment, but I really didn't like it for my students. But I tell them that once you've done all your assignments and you want to study for the test, go work in the extra practice. Now, let's say some of the things are not what we would want to use, like maybe the inquiry question. So I can go in here and say, I don't want to do inquiry. Instead of having it be unlocked, I click on it and I say, let's just remove it. So now my students will not even see that pop up there at all. It will just be missing. And let's take a look at what some of the questions look like. Let me go to atomic structure number 2 here, where they have 8 total questions. Almost every section starts with a short video for the students to get an idea of how they'll be answering these questions, and then we'll take a look at some of the questions. Now, this one asks them to write the actual nuclear symbol when you're told protons, neutrons, and electrons. In the advanced beta for editing, I could go in to duplicate this problem and say, I want to add how many valence electrons, what is the mass number, and what is the number, mass number and atomic number. So I could create something like that. So I've jumped over into an electron configuration section, and this is a is it right or is it wrong? And then the drop-down menu, what rule is being violated, no rule, or which of the 3. Let's say I don't like this particular question, but I liked all the other ones. I can go right here and remove the problem. See in the lower corner? I can click on this, and it says remove. I want to remove it for everybody. I don't want anybody to see it, so I'm going to close that. And now when I go in there, students won't see this question. They'll just jump right over it. I still see it, so I can turn it back on, but students don't see it at all. It will be blued out for them. They won't ever notice it. Well, see, it's purple for me. So that's another feature. And the final thing I wanted to show you is that this is randomized. This C is rubidium bromide. It's in blue. That means that that's a variable. Each student will get something unique. They might get 2 or more, might get the same thing, but it will randomize. So in all of these questions, anything that is blue, here they're actually typing in numbers. Sometimes they have a drop-down menu. There's both styles of questions. I just wanted to let you know I've run over 4 minutes. I did one video and I forgot to turn the sound on. Bye.